Hey there, Community Life Church. My name is Joe Paris, and I'm one of the campus pastors here. And we find ourselves in an unprecedented time. You know, everywhere we look, we're being told that we need to distance ourselves socially, which finds it very challenging for a church that calls itself Community Life. We believe that community groups are important in your life, and we believe they're probably even more important right now. And so we wanted to give you a tool to help your group to continue to meet together virtually. And so there's a lot of programs out there, but the one that we think is going to be the best for you is Zoom. And so if you can just go to your website and you'll type in zoom.us, you'll see it here up at the top. And you're just going to need to sign in. It's over here on the right-hand side. And the sign-in is going to be like normal. It's going to ask for your email address, your password. You can also sign in with Google or with Facebook. And you know what? I have to tell you that I've been using this the last couple of days with my coworkers, and it has been such a great tool for us to stay connected to one another. And so I want to just walk you through this a little bit. Once you sign in, you'll see a couple of options here at the top. You'll see schedule a meeting, join a meeting, host a meeting. This is going to be really important for your CG leader who's going to be scheduling the meeting. So the first thing that you're going to do up here at the top, you're going to see this blue tab where it says schedule a meeting. Go ahead and click on that. You can give it a title. You can set a day and a time. Just a lot of different options up here. And then you're going to come down here at the bottom and hit save. Now, this is the really critical part. To get this information out to the members of your community group, what you're going to do here, you're going to see this link right here, and you're going to see over here a copy invitation. Now, what I've been doing is I've just gone to this and I've copied it and I've sent it through a text message. I've sent it through an email, just a variety of ways that you can get that invitation out to your community group. And actually, we have our entire community group's pastors here, and they're just wanted to just walk us through how you can best use Zoom for your community group. So, hey guys, good to see you this morning.
Hey Joe, how you doing, man?
Hey, good morning.
Morning, Joe. Thank you for doing this for us.
Hey, thanks, guys. Hey, Blake, I know that CGs are just a vital part of community life. Can you just tell us real quickly, for the person that's saying, hey, should we meet? Is it that important? What would you say to that person?
Oh, absolutely. We were made for community, and there's a need for us to do life together. And people need you to pray for them. You need people to pray for you. You need encouragement from one another. Who knows? You may be able to exchange a few items. I don't know. I think the current exchange for toilet paper is like 2 dozen eggs or something like that. But here's the deal. It may not feel like you're doing CG, but you are.
Yeah.
And I promise you this, it's going to be a blessing to those who are a part of it.
That's awesome. Hey, and so we know the importance of community groups. Kyle, can you just walk us through Zoom a little bit? Give us some of the tricks of the trade, some things that you've learned that have really helped you to stay connected to other people.
Yeah, so, one of the things about technology is there's several different platforms, and some of you maybe want to use another one, and that's totally fine. But Zoom really seems to help with our audio better than any other platform we've tried. So one of the key things that we think is important that we've learned is the computer is better than a pad or a phone most of the time. And so if you can do it on the computer, that's what we recommend. Background noise will also affect things because you're going to, if you have a dog bark or kids are playing, it clicks to your audio while somebody else is talking. And so that could be a challenge. So we encourage you to kind of play around with that. So on the bottom, you'll see bottom left-hand corner, there is a mute button over there. And that takes, if everybody goes on mute while somebody else is talking, it makes it a lot easier. There's a video button so you can listen and not be seen if you want to use that. And then you can invite people and tells you the participants and stuff like that. But there's also a reaction button on the over to the right side. And Joe's clicking it right now for an applause, or you give me a thumbs up. Just a way to communicate. We think it's really, really important that you try to use the technology the best way possible.
That's good. Hey, thanks so much, Kyle. And Nick, what would you say to the person who maybe is just a little discouraged, or maybe just needing a little bit of a reminder of what we're trying to accomplish here with our community groups?
As always, it's been our mantra to be able to connect people to God and one another. That's our vision. That's who we are. We're always saying those things, and we want you connected. And we realize that in times like this, it may feel like you're more isolated than ever before, but you need connection, you need community, biblical community, more than any other time in life. I've just been reminded over the last couple of weeks that there is something that fuels my soul. I mean, it's not just gives me energy, but it fuels my soul because God created me to be in community with others. And so don't miss out. And so with Zoom, you have the opportunity to see people's faces. You're able to see reactions from one another and be able to have a conversation. Now, we trust that you're still doing GroupMe and Facebook messages or text messages or whatever that your group uses. Continue to do that. But schedule your meeting so that you can have some face-to-face interaction. And I can look at you and go, hey, Joe, you said everything's fine, but that's not really what I see going on here. Are you really okay? How can we stop and pray for you? You know, there's just something about being connected, seeing one another face-to-face that I do believe that God's going to use to allow us to continue to be connected and continue to grow spiritually during this season. The last thing I would say to Joe is I want everyone to know, if you're still having struggles, whether it's personal struggles or family struggles or struggles of connecting with your community group, let us know. We're your campus pastors. We're here for you, and we want to do our very best to help you in this season.
That's awesome. Well, thanks so much, guys. Just appreciate you taking that time. And what we want to say to you as community group leaders, as community group members, is that it may not be perfect the first time you do it. It may never be perfect, but just keep meeting together. It doesn't have to be perfect, but we do need to be present with one another. And so thanks so much for watching this video. Whenever you're done with your group, with the free sign up, you're going to get 40 minutes. But if you end before that time, you can just come down here to the bottom. You can click end meeting. It'll say end meeting for all. So we'll say bye to the co-pastors, campus pastors. And that's how you finish up using